Welcome to TechWire, a conversation about technology, politics, and government in California. My name is Christina Gagne, and today I'm joined by Lisa Mitnick from Accenture. Lisa, thank you for joining me.
Great to be here.
So I understand that you were a speaker at a session today. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Today I talked about how mobile can transform government in terms of mission, citizen communication, as well as healthcare, and just plain old back office improvement for government.
And this conference is about government mobility, but really about the transition from this just sort of app economy and like putting apps out in the marketplace to really having this integrated environment with both employees and citizens. Can you talk a little about some expertise that you could share with governments that are trying to make this transition?
Sure. Well, Accenture really provides end-to-end mobility solutions, helping companies and government organizations develop their mobile strategy, figuring out what they should do, developing those business cases, as well as helping to think through the architecture and their roadmaps for mobile, even putting in place something we call a mobile center of excellence. We also help organizations build out their mobile applications, test those applications, as well as develop solutions like mobile device management and mobile application management to secure devices and enable government agencies to have internal app stores for themselves, as well as things like workforce management to mobile enable inspectors or other types of mission-specific jobs. It could be anything from a caseworker to law enforcement, that type of thing. We also help organizations transform their back office, as I was saying before, in terms of mobile enabling logistics, HR, finance. So pretty much anything you can do with mobile to enable folks to be more efficient, more productive, drive down costs, and really engage employees to be more satisfied with their jobs so they can work from any place, anytime, anywhere.
And what are some of the core challenges facing government with mobility in this transition?
Well, interestingly enough, all the research points to their biggest concern being security, number one. They're very concerned about, private data, government data getting out. And so while organizations are looking at things like bring your own device, they're also implementing mobile device management types of strategies so they can secure the devices, wipe those devices if they're lost or stolen. They're also putting in place data loss protection types of programs and policies to protect that data. So while security is a concern, there are technologies and policies and processes you can put in place to overcome that. Obviously, the other issue in government today is just budget constraints. But there is a really strong business case for mobile where you can drive increased productivity. We're seeing for field worker type of applications, you can get one extra good job a day by integrating mobile technology with process improvement. And so there really is a strong business case for many of the mobile applications. I've seen also a lot of citizen types of communication, citizen mobile applications as well, that have been really effective in cutting down the amount of call center volume you have, which is a very high expense. So if you can use the self-service capabilities of a mobile application, you're going to drive a lot more efficiency and productivity. So there's a business case around this. I don't think cost needs to be a barrier. I think you really need to think about what the overarching need is, develop a business case, and get on with it.
And what do you think's next on the horizon for mobility in government?
Well, I definitely think we're going to see more organizations developing mobile centers of excellence because it's been a bit of a wild, wild west out there, everyone doing different things, and I think they need to get standards, policies, procedures in place. They need to have a center that's innovating and driving the application development and the architecture for the organization. So I think we're going to see that. I think the other thing we're going to see is the migration, maybe even to a single device, that, we're seeing much higher growth in things like tablets today than portable PCs. So I think that with the power of the tablet, we're going to see convergence to a single device very soon in many enterprises, at least for certain types of field workers, salespeople, that type of thing.
Well, Lisa, thank you for joining me today and sharing your expertise.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you to our audience for once again joining us in a conversation about technology, policy, and government in California.